Hi, this is Corella at CorellaFitland.com and WelcomeNetwork.com. I'm back again. We're continue looking at irregular verbs, English irregular verbs, translating English irregular verbs from Spanish to English. And don't forget what I'm doing. I'm first giving you the infinitive, the verb in its infinitive form, and then I'm giving you the irregular past, and then the past participle. And the past participle is used in all the perfect forms, right? Los formas perfectas, no? Come on. Example, he hablado, hubiera hablado, habría hablado, habré hablado, the hado or the ido form of the verb, okay? So now we're continuing, and now we're going to look at the verb to buy, B-U-I, right? B-U-I, and that's comprar. I was going to say acheter for some strange reason. Comprar, and the past tense is bought, B-O-U-G-H-T. Don't get it mixed up with brought from to bring. That's B-R-O-U-G-H-T. This is B-O, no R, B-O-U-G-H-T. Eso es, por ejemplo, compré un coche, and bought, same form, B-O-U-G-H-T, and that would be, for example, si tuviera dinero hubiera comprado, o si hubiera tenido dinero, hubiera o habría comprado un coche, pero no tenía dinero, entonces no compré nada, no? So that's the past participle, okay? So it's to buy, bought. You'll find a lot of verbs that do that have the past participle form and the past tense form the same, but you can't always count on that, okay? To catch, okay? Atrapar, okay? That is, if you catch someone is trying to escape and you caught them, okay? I just give it a past tense. You caught them, right? Or alcanzar, okay? For example, I'm running, right? And somebody's running behind me, and the person catches me. He doesn't, no me atrapó, but he, me alcanzó. He caught up to me, okay? Or cachar, like you catch a ball. And all those, cachar, atrapar, and alcanzar, they're very important meanings of to catch. It's not like one is more important. They're all very important meanings of to catch, okay? And how you know which is which, because they're not very similar to each other, as far as meaning, is a matter of context. So the past tense is caught, and the past participle is caught. So alcancé, alcanzado, no? Okay. To choose, seleccionar o escoger, to choose. The past tense is chose, okay? Escogí a mi novio? No, I guess, no. Escogí una fruta, right? All right? And that's, I chose my boyfriend, or I chose a piece of fruit or fruit, right? The past participle is chosen. There it's not the same. So it's to choose, chose, chosen. Escogido, no? Es seleccionado. Seleccionado, no? So that's to choose. That's not so important, but let me get you really quick. To cling, pegarse. Clung. That's not the most important verb in the world, okay? To come, yes. To come is very important verb. Venir, and it's even irregular in Spanish. Vengo, viene. That's in the present tense. Vine, past tense. Venido, I think that's right. Past participle. No he venido, okay? Hubiera venido si tuviera la lana, no? All right, so it's to come. Is the infinitive venir. Came, vine, or viniste, or vino, no? And vinieron, right? I think, right? And the past participle is come. So it's to come, came, come. And past participle in Spanish would be venido, ¿no? Hubiera venido a la casa si tuviera la lana, pero no. Tenía la lana, entonces, no. Okay, to cost, yeah, I guess that's important. Costar, and it's cost, as far as the past tense is concerned. Okay, I have a little hard time. Nah, well, I'll give it to you real quick. To creep, that's not the most important verb in the world. It's arrastrarse, or reptar. You know, you creep along the floor as you creep, right? It's crept. C-R-E-P-T. Past tense, past participle. To cut, cortar, no? To cut, cortar, no? So here it is. Infinitive to cut, past tense cut, past participle cut. And if you want to go for it, the present tense cut, except for he, she, and it cuts. And the only way you know if you're talking in the present tense for I, you, we, they, in the past tense for I, you, we, they, he, she, it, or in the past participle for I, you, we, they, he, she, it, is context, because it's all cut. The only difference would be he, she, and it, present tense, he, she, and it cuts, right? So you would have to say, for example, I cut myself a piece of cake every day. That's not the best sentence in the world. Okay, I cut my finger yesterday. Okay, I cut my finger yesterday. Okay, and then in the past participle would be I have cut my, with the past participle, let's use the present perfect. I have cut my finger. Okay, you know, in Spanish it's a little bit different than in English, so you have to be careful. Okay, but in Spanish it's cortado. That's not important. That's not a very important verb, because some of these verbs are interesting, but they're not very important. Maybe to dig is important. Yeah, I guess it is. Excavar, dug, D-U-G. Okay, one of the most important verbs in the English language is next. To do. Oh my God, super important, to do. Okay, I did have one translation, which is hacer, but believe me, it means many more different things. But it's all according to the context, and I would be here all day. Okay, if you want to understand the verb to do, but it's only in English now, I don't have it in Spanish, go to the book that I wrote. Once again, it's in very rough copy. It's called Understanding English Metaphorically, Understanding and Speaking English Metaphorically. And you're going to have to look. You go after all the verbs to be, and that's about 300 or 400 pages. Yes, because the book is about 1,275 pages, 1,300, more or less, between 1,000, between those numbers. And then you go and you'll see all the different meanings and uses of the verb to do in English. There's so many, it would be impossible to do it all, to do all the translations. But let's just look at to do, and I say hacer, no? It's, and don't forget, that's irregular in the present tense. Let me give it to you in the present tense real quick. It's I, you, we, they do. He, she, it does. But let me spell does for you. D-O-E-S. It's not does, it's does. It's pronounced D-A-Z, but it's spelled D-O-E-S. The past tense is did, hice, hiciste, hicimos, hicieron, hizo. Okay? So it's irregular, it's super irregular in Spanish too. No, it's algo, haces, hace, hacemos, hacen. No, okay, and it's irregular in the subjuntivo too. No, and in the haga, you know, hagamos. Okay, no me hagas eso. Okay, past tense is did, and past participle is done, hecho. In English, you can say it's done. Yeah, hecho, es un hecho. Right? Yeah, done. Hecho. Okay, no more time. Corralaficklin, corralaficklin.com.